Alright, it's time to get started on a Frank show. Now I just gotta get dressed and, get my stuff going, and I can get going. The only issue is I'm not 100% sure what to do today's episode on. I guess we could talk about that new move controller patent, but I don't know. Patents pop up all the time, and there's really no date or any kind of assurance we're gonna really see anything from it. So I think we'll skip that one now. And not too many new games that came out right away. There's that new Snatch Experience. It's on. But I don't know. I don't really want to go into too much detail on that. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm always hyped on PlayStation VR. And you know what? It's the Frank Show. So, hey, what could go wrong? Frankie Boy's got you covered. Now, hold on. I got to do the show. All right. Now, time. Frank Show. Zen. Aloha headsets. Frankie Boy. Wait. What are we going to talk about? I don't know what we're going to talk about. Oh, wait. Hi, I know. I can check the internet. Internet. What have you got for me today? All right, okay, let's check the channel. You know what? We'll pop on over to the community, say a little howdy, aloha to the headsets, aloha headsets. Hey, I like to shout out the community. Hope you guys like this page. All right, you know what? I think I'll check my Facebook. Maybe somebody sent me a nice little message on Facebook, and maybe I got something there. All right, no, I don't see anything popping up. Just the usual. Oh man, look at this. Somebody sent me some love. Glad to see me back from my trip. Hey, you know what? Thank you, buddy. And thanks for the love. You're awesome. I love getting Facebook messages. Those are my favorite. I check those all the time. But you know what? That is not helping me with this video right now. So you know what? We're going to check over here. Hey, we could talk about this 5.5 update beta, which you can sign up for now if you're in the US and Canada. But a lot of people are iffy about firmware updates. You know what? I think we will check yesterday's video because, maybe there's something there we could do. Oh, wait. What is this? I would love to see a VR top 10 worst games. Got him. It's the 10 worst PSVR games. And so first up, this list isn't really in any kind of chronological order. All of these games are stinkers that you definitely should not waste your hard-earned money on. But if you got to dip your toes in the water, what can I say? I warned you. First up, and the reason I started this channel, the biggest stinker in my opinion of all, is Weeping Doll. Now, the price is only $10, but still, you'll be done with this game in 20 minutes and wonder why you spent your time in it. Sure, it's another world, but it's not one you want to be in. Next up, and a giant cash grab, is VR Karts. Come on, this game is terrible. No one's playing it. Does not play well. It's just not a good game. Next up, the Martian Experience, a $10 movie trailer for the most part, where the most fun you're going to have is counting potatoes. If that sounds like an experience to you, then check it out. Next up on my list, Roller Coaster Dreams. Now, this game just doesn't play well. It doesn't move well. You can check out other people's parks, but riding the roller coasters isn't that great. And it stinks because I do want a solid roller coaster game, and this is not it. Next up, Quiz Night Tonight, a game I had so much hope for. It turned out to be nothing. Now, the game just didn't work too well, and without a community to play the game, there's really no one to quiz against. Next up, Hustle Kings VR, and they definitely hustled me. For $20, you get nothing. You're getting a virtual environment that you're in. It's not like you get any kind of cool simulated pool stick with the move controllers or anything great. If you want a real pool sim, check out Sports Bar VR. Next up on the list is Hero K. Now, there is one game in here that's all right, but on the whole, this is a terrible collection of games. None of them are that solid. Most of them are just even crummy on mobile, and nothing in this. I haven't ever gone back to this game. And if you really want to check it out, you can, but for the most part, you're not going to be that satisfied. Next up on our list, and this might make a lot of you sad, but honestly, GT Sport is one of the worst PSVR games. It had so much ambition, so much hope, and I wanted so much for it, but it didn't deliver. I've had nobody said they had a really great time with it, and I don't see it being used in the future. If you want a proper VR driving game right now, Drive Club and Dirt Rally are your only real options. Alright, next up is Faded. Now this one is story driven, but it is just so slow and so boring. And if that's your kind of game, it's not uninteresting, it's just not for me, and nothing I will ever go back to more than one time. Finally on our list is Dying Reborn. Now, they definitely tried. This one was okay, but it was just so clunky and so weird to move around and not that enjoyable and just puzzling in the wrong ways that I have to put it on this list. And sadly, I wanted it to do more, but I mean, a dead fish head will only get you so far. And finally, a little special mention. It's terrible, but I mean, the gameplay visually looks all right, is Dexed. There are tons of wave shooters out there, and this one will take you all of 30 minutes to finish, and it's just really not that fun. They could have done so much better with so many different little movements of the arms and hands in different colors, but they just didn't do that, and it just didn't turn out what it was. Alright, thank you guys for coming through. I hope this list helps save you a little bit of money in the future if you have just got some extra funds and you're thinking of snagging something you haven't heard somebody talking about. Chances are they're not talking about it because it's not that great. Now, honestly, this list was hard to make. I only had to cut 1 or 2 games from this one, so just know that there are not that many bad PSVR games out there. This is honestly the worst of the worst, and some people might even like these ones. Now, thank you all for coming through. You're beautiful. You're amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, you can let me know as well. And throw me a thumbs up if you'd like, because hey, you know what? The system likes interaction, and maybe it'll help us all out in the end because more people will see PSVR vids. Now, as always, if you're new to this channel, just stumbled on this video, I hope you're having a great day, and I can't believe you made it this far. Thank you. Hey, why not friggin' subscribe? I mean, come on. It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, Frank Show. It's time for the show.